as your name was softly mentioned in a room filled with conversation. Something shifted in the energy. The angels are speaking to you now, asking you to pay close attention. They want you to know that when your person, the one you hold close in your heart, was sitting among friends, something meaningful happened. The moment your name was spoken, it wasn't just a passing mention. It was as if your presence arrived on the breeze, stirring the hearts of those in the room. Something deep and silent echoed through the gathering. Your person's friends suddenly became curious. They started asking about you, not out of gossip or judgment, but because they felt something undeniable. They became certain of your importance. This was no ordinary moment. The angels say this was a divine moment, guided by spiritual energy and love. It was the universe gently lifting a veil so that truth could be seen clearly. The Ace of Cups appears here to represent the emotions that began to rise. This card is about the overflowing of love, spiritual connection, and emotional awakening. When your name came up, it was like a gentle wave washing over everyone in the room. Emotions that had been hidden or unspoken began to surface. Love, respect, and admiration for you quietly filled the space. Your person's friends might not have known every detail of your story, but they could feel your impact. It was clear that you had touched your person's heart in a way that could never be forgotten. The expressions, the slight change in tone, the softening of your person's demeanor, these were all signs that your name carried deep meaning. The Ace of Cups tells us that this connection isn't just romantic, it's spiritual. It's the kind of love that stays in someone's soul, no matter the distance or time. The angels want you to know how powerful your presence is. When your name was mentioned, it opened a doorway in your person's heart. That moment brought back memories, emotions, and realizations that had been quietly resting inside them. Their friends could feel it too. Even without knowing your full story, they could sense your significance. You weren't just a memory. You were still present in their heart. You still mattered deeply. This wasn't random. It was guided by divine timing. Your name coming up in that gathering was part of something greater. It was meant to bring clarity to your person, to help them recognize the truth they may have tried to hide or forget. Their friends became part of this moment of understanding. Without even realizing it, they echoed what your person has held inside: admiration, gratitude, and love for you. The Ace of Cups reminds you to open your own heart too. Sometimes you may forget how deeply you affect others. You may doubt your worth or question if your love still matters. But the angels are here to remind you that your light still shines, your love is still felt, and your presence continues to heal. The reaction of your person, even if silent, was filled with truth. Their heart responded to your memory. That alone is a sign that your love has left a permanent imprint. Now the angels bring in the energy of the Seven of Wands, a card that speaks of strength, resilience, and standing your ground. When your name was mentioned, it wasn't just the love they remembered. It was your courage. It was your determination. Your person's friends saw you as someone who has faced many storms and never gave up. They saw a fighter, someone who held strong to their beliefs and didn't let life break them. Even if they didn't know your full story, they could feel your strength. This wasn't said with envy. It was said with respect. They admired the way you carried yourself. They saw your energy as something unshakable. The angels want you to know how rare that is. How beautiful it is to be someone who stands tall in a world that tries to bend you. Your person noticed it too. Maybe they didn't say it out loud, but they've always seen your power. The way you've held your truth, even in silence, has inspired more than you know. The Seven of Wands teaches that even when your journey feels lonely, even when others don't understand, your strength matters. The angels remind you that you've walked through trials with grace. You've defended your dreams and your heart. And now, that strength is being recognized, not just by your person, but by those around them too. Your name carries the energy of a warrior, someone who does not give up. And now, we come to the Ace of Swords, the card of truth and clarity. When your name was spoken, something became crystal clear. There was no more confusion. The truth could no longer be ignored. Your person's friends and your person themselves saw you in a new light, or perhaps they finally saw what was always there. The truth was this: you are authentic. You are someone who stands for what is right. You've always lived from your heart, and that clarity pierced through the fog. This moment was like a sword cutting through illusions. The angels say that even if you've been doubted or misunderstood in the past, this was a moment of divine truth. It was their way of lifting the confusion and letting light flood in. Your person may have been holding back their feelings, but in that moment, they could no longer deny your importance. Their friends also saw it. You are not just another name. They realized you are someone who brings honesty, change, and transformation. The Ace of Swords is sharp. It's not always easy, but it brings awakening. And that's what happened. An awakening of the truth. The realization of your impact. You challenge others to be real, to face themselves, to grow. The angels say this is a powerful gift, and they want you to honor it. Your name carries truth. It carries healing. And even when you cannot see it, others feel it. And then the Queen of Cups comes forward, carrying a message of emotional depth, love, and nurturing energy. When your name was spoken, it wasn't just your strength or truth that was felt. It was your kindness. It was the way you care. The Queen of Cups represents someone whose heart is a safe place, someone who brings peace, love, and comfort to those they touch. Your person's friends became certain of this too. They saw how your energy had comforted and healed. They saw you as someone who had truly understood your person. Even without knowing the full story, they felt the bond between you and your person. It was clear that you weren't just part of their past. You were still part of their heart. The way your person responded, the way their energy shifted, was a sign. It showed how deeply you are loved. The angels want you to know that your care, your compassion, your emotional depth, it's seen, it's remembered, and it continues to matter more than you know. This moment, when your name was gently spoken and everything paused, was a divine message. It wasn't just a memory. It was a spiritual awakening. Your person, their friends, and even the energy in the room all came together in a moment of clarity. They became certain of your love, your strength, your truth, and your nurturing heart. The angels are telling you now that your connection with this person is part of something sacred. It's not by accident. It's part of your soul's journey. You were meant to cross paths, meant to leave an imprint. And you have. The love, the courage, the honesty, and the care you've shown. It has not gone unnoticed. The spiritual energy that flows through you continues to ripple through the lives of others. Dear soul, trust in the divine timing of this moment. The clarity that came when your name was spoken is a sign from the universe. You are cherished. You are seen. You are valued more than you realize. The angels are guiding you, walking beside you, and reminding you of your light. Stand tall in who you are. Speak your truth. Love deeply. And trust that the impact you've made is real. Even in silence, even from afar, your energy continues to shine. Let the love within you flow freely, knowing that it is received. Let your strength guide you, knowing that it is respected. Let your truth be your compass, and let your nurturing heart bring healing wherever you go. The angels are with you, always. You are never forgotten. You are deeply loved. Dear child, the angels are surrounding you with love right now. They want you to pause and pay attention because something important has happened, and it involves the deep connection between you and your person. Recently, while your person was sitting in a group conversation, someone suddenly brought up the name of a specific individual. As soon as that name was mentioned, the conversation shifted, and then something unexpected happened. Your name came up. The moment your name was spoken, everything in the room changed. The energy shifted. It was as if time paused, and everyone felt it. Your person's friends began asking questions about you, and through their reactions, a deep sense of understanding was born. They didn't need a full explanation, they just knew. They became 100% certain of who you are and what you truly mean to your person. The angels say it was more than just a conversation. It was a divine moment. The energy of that space became filled with realization and emotional truth. Your name did not just drift through the air. It carried meaning, memory, and power. It brought emotions to the surface, emotions that had been hidden, unspoken, or perhaps unacknowledged until that moment. The angels chose to highlight this sacred event by showing the card Ace of Cups. This card speaks of deep love, emotional clarity, and spiritual awakening. It represents overflowing feelings, love that cannot be ignored or held back anymore. The angels want you to understand something beautiful. When your name was spoken, your person felt it in their heart. Their reaction, even if subtle, spoke volumes. Maybe they paused. Maybe their voice changed. Maybe they got quiet. But their energy revealed the truth, how deeply they still feel connected to you. Even their friends noticed it. They saw how your person softened at the mention of you. They felt the warmth in the air, the way emotions shifted. It was clear to them. You are not just someone from the past. You are not just a name. You are someone who has touched this person's soul in a way that cannot be forgotten. Your presence, dear one, is unforgettable. The angels say that the impact you've made on your person's life has shaped them, softened them, and awakened them. They may not always say it aloud. They may struggle to show it, but those around them can sense it. And in that moment, they all became certain of your importance. It was like a hidden truth had been revealed. The emotions came to the surface, not with drama, but with quiet recognition and deep respect. The angels want you to know something else too. Your sensitivity, your intuition, and your emotional wisdom are powerful gifts. The card Queen of Cups appeared as a sign of your nature. You are someone who loves deeply, who listens without judgment, and who senses the emotions of others even when they don't speak them. This is what sets you apart. This is what your person's friends saw in you. Someone who understands the heart in ways that go beyond words. Your compassion, your love, and your patience are rare qualities. You have been a source of healing for your person. Even if you don't fully realize it, your presence has helped them grow. You've made them feel safe. You've helped them see parts of themselves they tried to hide. And in that conversation, without needing the full story, their friends recognized it too. They became sure of your goodness, sure of your light, sure of the effect you've had on someone they care about. The angels want you to never doubt your worth. You are not weak for being emotional. You are strong. Your ability to love and care is a strength, not a flaw. You hold space for people. You give comfort in times of pain. You offer love that is pure and honest. These gifts cannot be faked or replaced. Your person knows this. Their friends could see it too. And so the angels send you a message of affirmation. You are special. You are needed. You are a gift to the world. And then something more happened. Another card appeared. The Magician. This card speaks of your power, your ability to create change, inspire others, and bring transformation just by being who you are. The angel said that when your name was spoken, your person's friends saw you in a new light. They became certain that you are not ordinary. You are someone with a unique energy, a soul who brings hope, who helps others dream, and who lights the way forward. Your person may not have said much. They might have remained quiet. But again, their silence said everything. The energy spoke for them. It revealed how deeply you've changed their life. You helped them grow. You helped them believe in themselves again. You helped them dream bigger, feel deeper, and walk more confidently. That is no small thing. That is magic, and it's the kind that only a few people in this world can give. The angels want you to remember this. You are the magician of your own life. You have the power to shape your future, to heal, to build, to create, and to love. You don't need anyone's permission to be amazing. You already are. Every person you touch feels your magic. And in that gathering, your person's friends felt it too. They may not know your full story, but they understood enough to recognize your power. Your name brought a wave of energy. It moved hearts. It opened minds. And it reminded everyone that you are someone who matters, someone who brings life wherever you go. Your person knows this, even if they struggle to say it. Their friends saw the truth reflected in their reaction. And the angels want you to hold on to this truth tightly. And then the angels brought in another card, Judgment. This card is about truth coming to light, about seeing things clearly, about second chances and awakening. When your name was mentioned, a veil lifted. People began to see what they had missed. Your person's friends realized that you are not just a memory. You are someone who changed their life. You are someone who helped them wake up to who they really are. Judgment is not a card of blame. It's a card of awareness. It says that now is the time to reflect, to understand, to forgive, and to grow. The angels say that you have been a mirror for your person. You've shown them their own truths. You've helped them discover what really matters. Maybe it was painful at times. Maybe the connection had its challenges. But it was real. It was meaningful. It was divine. The people in that room may not have known all the details, but they felt the truth. They could not deny it. And your person, even if they kept quiet, something changed in them. The angels say that your presence still lives in their heart. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are a soul who helped them awaken, and that truth echoed through everyone who was there. This was no accident. It was not a coincidence. It was the universe stepping in to say, "This matters. Don't forget it." And so, dear child, the angels ask you, what has this connection taught you? How have you grown? What truths have you seen in yourself? The answer is important because you are not just a part of someone else's journey. You are walking your own divine path, too. You are strong. You are healing. You are light. The angels remind you to keep moving forward, with your heart open and your soul aligned. You have already made such a beautiful impact, one that continues to ripple out in ways you may not even see. You may have felt forgotten. You may have felt left behind. But you are neither. The moment your name was spoken, it brought healing and awakening to everyone present. That is your power. That is your presence. That is your truth. Let this be your prayer. Divine Creator, thank you for the love I carry and the healing I share. Help me to see my worth through your eyes. Help me to walk forward in faith, knowing that my presence is a gift to this world. May I continue to inspire, heal, and shine my light wherever I go. Amen. Dear child, trust in this moment. Your name was mentioned for a reason. Your energy was felt for a purpose. The angels are guiding you forward, toward healing, toward truth, and toward your highest path. You are loved. You are cherished. You are seen. And you are never forgotten.